Hey there, Sagittarius. How's it going? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of February. This reading is good for whenever it finds you, regardless of the date, but technically it is a February reading because it's the month of February. All right, guys, what's happening? What's going on with you? I'm feeling kind of like, I don't know. This is what I feel like right here. Yeah, what's that? Is the Eight of Swords. Yeah. My head feels, all of a sudden feels congested. The Nine of Swords. So listen, get out of your head. I know that's easier said than done. That's easier said than done. The Eight of Swords, that's you right now, guys. Listen, breathe. Let's breathe together because I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it in the gut of my, I'm feeling it in the gut. In the gut, in the pit of my stomach. I don't like the way this feels. Oh my goodness. I just want to stop the reading is what this feels like. So is this something you don't want to do? Or is this, maybe it's not something you want to do. Maybe it's something that you do want to do, but there's conflict there. Your thoughts are discouraging. Your thoughts are limiting. Your thoughts are suffocating you. And there is no real, true reason why you should be feeling this way. That's the thing about the Eight of Swords. It's an illusion. It's false beliefs, negative thoughts that just get out of hand. All right. Show me, Sagittarius. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Whew, here we go. We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you see what I'm picking up? So listen, the Seven of Swords is something you can't avoid. You can't avoid. Something you can't avoid, guys. Now, listen now, I know that sounds bad, right? Like something I can't avoid. Like that's like, it sounds like I want to avoid it. It feels like that, or, you know, maybe subconsciously you're doing things to avoid doing something or avoid feeling something, to avoid something. But you can't avoid it. And again, just because you're avoiding it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Because it feels like it's something good, but maybe there's insecurity. Maybe it's not insecurity. Maybe it's this other thing. Whatever it is. Just get it done already. You're avoiding something. And you know, the mind is so powerful that it makes us believe that we're not. We have the Two of Swords. It's a mental block. You see the vibes? So the checkers, that the print here, I think about races. Like NASCAR could be a thing for some of you. But it's like go, go, go. But the Two of Swords creates doubt. So you're doubting yourself, which is causing you to tippy-toe around a situation. It's, causing you to treat the situation like a strategic board game where there is an opponent that is looking to defeat you or something. I'm hearing, which makes the whole thing weird, because I'm hearing it puts you in a certain state of mind, in a certain emotional state, and you begin to do things, right? Act, take certain steps that sustain. I'm hearing this illusion, this Eight of Swords that stresses you out. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Three of Swords. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to dissect this well for you, okay? I want to get more. We're going to get to the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords in a bit. But before I return back to this beginning energy, because this is you. It feels tense, and we'll get to it. Knight of Cups, there's freedom here. There's freedom. You see the horses galloping, they're free, and the big Ace of Cups is there, and the cup is red. So the color red is really standing out. You see red? So it's reminding me of the root chakra. And the root chakra talks about survival, which it goes with the vibes that I'm getting. If you feel threatened, right? Your root chakra, it goes off because your instincts, survival instincts lie there, right? And you see the vibes that I'm picking up, like this, do you see? So survival instincts. Trauma is also stored there. And your reaction to that trauma. So for many of you, this could be your reactions, what's happening internally. It could have to do with how you're used to responding to certain situations. And the Eight of Swords, right, says that things are not as they appear. Now, the Three of Swords, do you see what's happening here? You know what this feels like? You come in through one door and then you come out the other, and it's you just go like that just continues. You open up this door and then you end up right back where you started, and it's just you're trying to get out of this labyrinth or whatever this crazy space is, right? Do you see there's a person there right at the edge, like, okay, let me go this, that. You see, it's that's you. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. What do we see? Well, there's a boat, and there's a person that is I don't know. To me, are they playing chess? Yeah, there's chess. It looks, yeah. What is this Seven of Swords? Tell me more about this Seven of Swords. There we are. We have the Death card. Guys, this Death card, look at it. It gives me the heebies. That needs to stop. This needs to stop. The Seven of Swords needs to stop. Seven of Swords is just, it's behavior. there's certain behavior that you need to stop. Okay? There's a butterfly coming out of, so this is what I think is happening here. It looks like the butterfly is the person, but they're shedding that skin and they're emerging as this butterfly transformed. So let's say that this Seven of Swords is behavior patterns that are rooted in fear, the root chakra, that are causing you stress at the present moment, and that you find yourself releasing and letting go of. And in order to be able to free yourself and liberate yourself from these constraints, mental constraints, guys, you have to stop avoiding something. And again, it's not a bad thing. Whatever it is that you're avoiding, it just maybe triggers something, makes it doesn't feel pleasant. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Tell me more. Tell me more. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Tell me more. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah. Five of Cups. We have the King of Cups. All right. So Five of Cups, King of Cups, and then King of Pentacles. Okay. I'm seeing this as overcoming difficult emotions. This is about overcoming difficult emotions. The King of Cups and then the Five of Cups. Like, okay, this is how I feel. But, okay, King of Cups says, let me try to understand these feelings. Let me try to understand these emotions. Let me not allow these feelings to consume me. King of Cups and Five of Cups. This is about gaining control, or more so is understanding with the King of Cups. Gaining understanding, guys, over your emotional state, having compassion and understanding, over the situation and what's happening, going on with you internally, or what's happening and what's going on. Because, I'm clarifying this Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is a mental block, right? It's something that I'm seeing it as several things. I'm seeing it as something that you are, for the most part, unaware of, that you consciously, unconsciously, don't deal with, that creates, it's an emotional block, guys. It blocks you from all emotion, the good and the bad. This is also representative of something I feel like it's trauma, guys, of some kind of, pain that is there. And you might know, right, what it is, but most of the time, guys, that's not enough. It's not enough just knowing, oh, I know what it is. Oh, it's this. You have to identify exactly what the feeling is. And that requires feeling it. Okay, what am I feeling? Why do I feel this way? And just bringing light, bringing awareness, right, to that feeling, and understanding how it affects you, how it affected you, why it makes you feel a certain way. Just simply connecting those dots, guys. Connecting those dots brings awareness, and that awareness is healing. This is the Ace of Wands. It's a candle and it's lit. Some of you might have a candle lit in an altar, and it's red again. This is about transmutation, guys. This is about transmutation, and transmutation, because of the light. Every time I see fire, especially the Ace of Wands and just the vibe and what we're talking about, I'm reminded of transmutation. And transmutation is just a change, a transformation that takes place without releasing. It's transmutation. Oftentimes we hear release, 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 release. Sometimes you can't release. Sometimes you can't detach from, certain things because they're not foreign. Or you can't because of whatever it is, its property. Like you can't release it, let it go, cut it off. You have to transmute it, which means change the way you feel about something. And you do that through transmutation. For example, I feel like this, and now I have to feel like that. It's a process. It's a shift. It's an emotional shift that needs to happen. Like this makes me feel sick. Well, I need to figure out a way where it doesn't make me sick anymore. So think about it like an aversion of some sort that you develop and you have to like reverse. That's what this feels like. Like right now I'm thinking about depression. You go through depression and you just can't find joy anymore. Like you can't, what made you happy doesn't make you happy anymore. Things that you found joy in and that bring you happiness and joy, they're just not doing it for you. And that is because there's certain feelings and emotions that certainly are repressed. And I'm hearing, you repress something, it represses everything. It's just not that, it just takes a lot with it. It represses everything, all feeling. And well, you're having to identify, you're having to find, you're having to feel. And guys, it's not that, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a complicated process. You simply have to sit down, find time every day to sit down to process your feelings and your emotions. And that is simply just feeling. Nothing, no fancy work, just fancy spiritual work. Just sit down and breathe into your stomach. Just breathe. Find peace. Find that your inner calm, your inner peace, and breathe in and out. And give yourself that space to feel. And as you're breathing and feeling everything, you will be gaining perspective, awareness, understanding over what those feelings are. And the mind is powerful, guys. The mind is powerful. You just need to help your mind, right? Two of Swords. You need to help yourself understand, to see something, understand something, different layers of it. And that awareness, that understanding, something happens there and it starts healing you. So we have this Knight of Cups, and it's free. It's free. It's emotionally free. Like you're safe. So this is about feeling safe and secure. This is about trusting. This is about trust, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling comfortable. And it's overcoming, we could say overcoming certain difficult emotions. Okay, so let's continue. What will be developing? What's going to be developing? What's going to be developing as the days and the weeks continue to go by? What can my dear Sagittarius expect this month of February, or whenever it is that they find themselves watching, listening to this reading? What can they expect? Let's give my dear Sagittarius some foresight into developments. We have the Knight of Swords, and I was just telling you about the brain, right? I'm telling you guys. That's how I have found healing, especially with repressed emotions, guys. And repressed feelings, guys, they accumulate. They accumulate over time. And many of us have been repressing our feelings and our emotions for so long that these repressed feelings just kind of get lost, and you lose consciousness in a way of them, awareness. They just get lost there, and they just become a feeling. I mean, that's not linked here to your brain, right? That it lacks understanding. It's just lost. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Wow. How? You've never tried, right, to understand. And look, there's that brain. Right there. Awareness is healing, guys. And that's pretty much the basis of my shamanic healing practice, guys. My shamanic healing practice, I believe, brings healing through awareness, through truth. So all of my shamanic work, the basis of it is interpretation. Interpretation of your situation. I like to bring awareness and understanding over your experience, what it is, what's going on, why, and connect the dots there. And then interpreting that to you in words, which is not always easy. It's not easy because it requires for me to interpret impressions, feelings, visuals, symbols, connect them all for you. It's so much that goes into that process to help you to expand your awareness. And I believe through that awareness, you gain healing. Because I believe I've experienced it myself, where it simply takes awareness, understanding of your situation, of yourself, the circumstances, the dynamics of reality. And when you gain that, your brain automatically starts healing you. The brain is a powerful tool for healing, guys. We have the Six of Cups, and that one is purple. Oh, it goes, guys. Purple, the crown chakra. And you see how these hands are like hovering over the ace, that like this Ace of Cups is important. Like all of these are important too, right? All the chakras, but this one right here is what you need, right? And you see the brain, you see what I'm talking about? The light bulb. You need to bring awareness and understanding to repressed feelings and emotions, guys, that have created certain behaviors, unconscious behavior patterns that create stress, that are making things difficult, that are, you know, creating blocks in your life. Is purple, guys. This is the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is about expanding your mind. It's about expanding your awareness and understanding. That's what we have. So this month of February, guys, your feelings and your emotions are not your enemy. They are, in fact, see this month of February and your experiences as an opportunity to gain more awareness into, you know, what's happening. Now, all of these chakras are emphasized here, all of them. Start doing that, guys. Trust, you will see a tremendous difference even in your mood. Give it 15 minutes every day. You can do more. 15 minutes every day to just sit there and breathe in silence. I sometimes use noise canceling earphones because sometimes the noise interrupts me, hearing noise outside, and I don't, it just throws me off a bit. So I wear noise canceling earphones, but you don't have to. I don't wear them all the time. And just sit there and breathe in and out and take everything in. And I'm telling you, you don't need to know. You don't need to take a course. You don't need to, you know, have me explain to you what to do, or your brain, okay, your intuition, it will make a link. You just need to bring it to your awareness, okay? And as soon as you bring it to your awareness, we could think about it like your brain has a flashlight, like, ooh, you know, and it's looking down on all these chakras over here, and it's, you know, and it's like la da 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 da. You just need to, your brain, bring attention, right? Flashlight to whatever that thing is, those feelings, and your brain will start processing what's going on with this, and then it will just know what it is. Many times I gain epiphanies, realizations, big ones. Whoa. In these moments of reflection. So you see, this is how the month of February is going, guys. You're expanding your understanding and your awareness, guys, which is a beautiful thing. And look, the Six of Cups is here. So look, I'm seeing the Six of Cups as inspiration, because the Six of Cups is just, it's a nice feeling. Like, who doesn't like the Six of Cups? It's nostalgia, but it represents the good, the good things in your past. Those things that inspired joy and happiness, that imprinted on you, right? Like these wonderful, beautiful moments, these experiences. I'm seeing this Six of Cups as well as connecting with others, because it's representative of friendships, connections, past connections. So I see all that this month of February. Oh, okay. One more card. Ideas, revelations, epiphanies. We have the Emperor. Now you see this right here? This ribbon? I randomly grabbed this deck. That's my process when I do readings. I just intuitively allow myself to be guided, but I'm not sitting there thinking I'm allowing myself to be guided. It's just the natural process. Well, I don't think about things. I just go by feeling, you know? And I grabbed this deck. And there's so many things in this deck, which, by the way, I haven't used in a really long time. A long time. In fact, to be very honest with you, I've never, for some time, this deck, I stayed away from it purposely. So I'm surprised how I'm really liking it. I'm vibing it. I'm connecting really well with it. And I really like the deck now. And there's a lot of the visuals are really standing out. They're symbolic because they remind me of my new channel and my new channel Shamanic Vision, and the content that I will be sharing with you guys. So you see this ribbon? A ribbon is a form, is similar to an attachment. There's different types of attachment. For example, there's cord attachments, and then the cord attachments, can get very complicated. They can get tangled. For example, they get knots. And ribbons is actually it's something very positive. And you see how the ribbon is red? You see how that's really standing out, the red? And there's something about this that feels safe, right? Because it's in a square and it feels protected. So listen, the root chakra represents your basic needs. And when we think about basic needs, where does our mind go? It goes to food and shelter, right? Basic needs, like, survival mode, like, okay, this is what I need. But it also represents everything else you need to be healthy. For example, think about a little baby and a child and everything the child needs to be able to grow up healthy, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like all of those things. Those are your basic needs. Your basic needs are pretty much what keep you grounded, okay? What keep you sane, what make you feel comfortable and able to perform, every day at your best. Because when those things are lacking, it takes from you. It unbalances you. It's the Four of Wands. So these ribbons, I want to share the ribbons with you guys in a video in my new channel. And pretty much what they are is it's like an adjustment of some sort. We could see the ribbon as an energetic adjustment. What are ribbons used for? They're decorative, right? They're used for decoration. So this is something that helps you, that elevates you, that gives you confidence, that facilitates. And let's leave it at that. Now we have the Emperor. What do we have here? Okay, we have a plate, a table, there's fruit, and there's a sword. All right, the sword, there's fruit. There's like a jug. What is that? I don't know. A jug of water. What planet is that? Is it Jupiter? Which one has a ring? Jupiter, right? I think the Emperor. I'm seeing this Emperor as this is you. this is you empowered. This is you comfortable with, let's say, life choices, certain choices, decisions, certain life circumstances. Like that this is you not being fazed by those things. This is you in control of your life, of your actions, of your reactions, which is empowering, guys, and allows you to it allows you to relax. It just allows you to do certain things. It allows you to do it. I just want to say live, it just allows you to live without feeling like overwhelmed. That's what's happening. That's what's going on this February. One last thing that you want to share with Sagittarius. Maybe a revelation, insight, guidance, foresight that you want to give, my dear Sagittarius. We have the Four of Cups. It goes, guys, with what I'm telling you. Look, because like this person is struggling. It's like they don't want to be in these feelings. Like whatever this is, like I don't want to be here, but I can't seem to change this feeling. I can't seem to like get out of this. All right, so again, depression. I like to see the Four of Cups as an aversion. Like being stuck. You're stuck in a rut, right? And then we have the Ace of Cups. This is what you need to know, guys. These uncomfortable feelings, this uncomfortable space, whatever this Four of Cups is that makes you feel empty, that strips joy from life, from your life. What this empty space, I'm hearing that it's hard to fill. Do know that you will find. Gosh, there's this one word. You will find healing. You will find relief. That's what it is. You will find relief. And you see how the emotions here are just overflowing? Are just overflowing, guys. So that's what that is. This is a message, guys. Whatever difficult space you are in that has been difficult to get out of, do know that you will find relief. Do know that you will find relief. So this also talks about stagnation, stagnated feelings, things that get stuck, right? And this is about, getting things moving again. But again, what did I say a little while ago? These saturated feelings, things, especially, you repress feelings and emotions and they just kind of build up. So it could take a little while. Might feel like you have to process so much. But don't think that you're not doing anything by processing all of this. You are, but there's just so much that has been piled up. And you've gotten to the real saturated stuff here. And you're creating this flow. So emotional healing, guys. Beautiful energy. I love this. New experiences as well, this Ace of Cups, of new emotions. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, where you could book a private reading with me. As I've told you guys several times, I created a new channel, Shamanic Visions. The link is down below as well. Renewing your life. Look, clutter. You gotta go. That big box. Gotta go. Gotta go. Radiant vitality is filling my life. You're getting rid of clutter. Things that, no longer serve you. Renewing your life. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. Healing rifts. This reminds me of the Six of Cups we saw, which is symbolic of friendships, past connections. So I see you healing with healing the past in some way. Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Oh, you see, so that's the place. This is you coming into your power. Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. All right, I like this. Closing message. One last closing message for Sagittarius. One last closing message for Sagittarius. We have deep insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. And then this one right here, it says, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. This is what I have for you, my dear Sagittarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.